to this special episode of Hennessy's Great Baking Show with our first ever live co-host, Lucille Liqueur.
Thank you for having me, Hennessy. Hi, I'm Lucille Liqueur. Thank you and welcome.
Isn't she lovely? Lucille, why don't you tell the audience a little bit about yourself?
Oh, absolutely. As you know, I'm Lucille Liqueur. I'm a lady, a drag queen with a heart, and I like baking with alcohol. I have a website, a little lonely YouTube channel, and also on Instagram. You can find me on all the social websites.
All right, I'm trying to do, there we go. So I just went and put your hand over here. So look at all of these links. Now everyone, you can go ahead and follow Lucille. Her social media and website is amazing. You also did some charity event, right?
I do,
right?
yes. This morning I had I'm a patron of Cake Initiative. It's a UK foundation that actually helps parents to give birthday cakes for their kids who can't afford birthday cakes. So no one shouldn't have a birthday cake.
Wait,
they reached out to me and asked if I wanted to be a patron, and I was very flattered.
I was talking with Eddie. I never got a birthday cake I ever wanted.
Oh.
I would just be like, can I have a cake? Can I have an ice cream cake? And they're like, you're gonna get a cake from the Chinese bakery. It's gonna be a fruit cake. I was like, oh, every single
Do you
year.
like fruit cakes?
You know what? The tragic memories of my childhood have marred them a little bit, but they're all right. But anyway, for anyone that's new to this show and Media Meltdown for the first time, thank you so much, Media Meltdown, for letting us host this show. If you're interested, they have all sorts of other drag videos, drag shows, movie nights that you all can check out if you subscribe to them for $5.99, I think, a month, or you can just follow them as well. And there is a $10 cover for this show, so you can pay me and Lucille, and then you'll see this amazing setup that we have for you all. So this includes also, we have the ingredients list and the recipes for you all. Also a special recipe from Lucille's website,
Yes,
so that you all can check
that
out.
out. My dear Liqueur's recipe. It's all on my website, deadlydeliciousdesserts.com.
Yes, you should absolutely check that out. And another fun component of the show, so we're going to be teaching you how to make a cake, we're going to be teaching you how to make an alcoholic drink, but why not make it fun? And since it's Halloween, our favorite holiday, you can have fun by playing this drinking game.
I'm down.
So, yeah, we talked a little bit about it on, I think, on the slides that you saw, but any single time we bump into each other, anytime, like, we drop something, I'm like, I come to your, I don't even come to your shoulder, it's ridiculous. I think anytime we have to like wash something or like we have to search for something, you can go ahead and take a drink. And if something completely like melts down, like flour explodes everywhere.
I'm sure it will.
yeah, then you can finish your drink. I also even put in there anytime we accidentally interrupt each other, that might just cause alcohol poisoning. Again, Media Meltdown, we are not, liable for any of y'all, whatever y'all decide to do, whether you're consuming like hard alcohol or you're consuming water. So, yeah, it's up to you, but have fun. So every single time, I think there's a drink command where it's like if someone is like, oh, that was something, you can say drink, and then take a shot anytime Hennessy has to wash your cookie utensil or bowl before using it. Half shot anytime. I just want to find something in the kitchen. So, yeah, there you go. But, yeah, we're going to introduce this lovely cake we have. And so, Lucille, would you like to take the honor?
Absolutely, my darling. First of all, before you start, you need to roll out some fondant as a black handle. It's very easy, just roll it out as a sausage, and it's best to do that at least 1 day or 2 before you bake, so it has time to harden. So that's that. And then you go ahead and start the cake. It's always best to be prepared. My Nana Liqueur used to always say, be prepared. And then you'll, what was it? Oh, always be repaired and never go, about a brain fart.
That's all good. Actually, I think we need to introduce this cake. It's, so we're using your base recipe, the Nana Liqueur's double chocolate cake, but we're making actually this we're making this bucket trick-or-treat illusion. So like when you're a little kid and you have that little pumpkin and you're like, you put all of the candies inside, we're going to create that, and there's going to be candy on top. So it's a cake. And I actually had a dream last night that I was making a book illusion where you cut it and it's like, you're like, oh, this is a book. But actually, it was a cake the whole time. And my mom was like bothering me about it. I had a dream about baking last night.
Have you ever made a cake as a book?
I have
Maybe
not.
we should do that next time.
Yeah, we could do that. I have not made many illusions.
What's your favorite book?
My favorite book? Oh man, it's the Bible. Wait, actually, I hope I didn't. But apparently, that's the most the most like loved. It's the most popular book that is someone's favorite book of all time. No. Shoot. I'm trying to think of something cool. I'm a big fan of Garth Nix's fantasy book, Sabriel. I like that book. Yeah.
Ooh. I do like not J.K. Rowling. I like C.S. Lewis.
Ah, yes. Okay,
Yes.
that's good. Me and Eddie just had a Lord of the Rings marathon recently, which I have not read any of those books. But neither has Eddie. It's all good. So why don't we go ahead and talk about some of the ingredients that we're going to need for this cake?
Absolutely. First of all, you're going to obviously need butter, eggs, flour, and sugar. And you need brown sugar for this deadly chocolate cake. And obviously a little bit of salt, some soda, baking soda, and some baking powder. And I think that's pretty. Oh,
the eggs.
Eggs. You need eggs and melted dark chocolate, and half a cup of shot of coffee. Oh, and 1 cup of boiling hot water. Oh, bless you.
I'm sorry.
So should we get cracking?
Yeah, let's do it.
Oh, cool. So first of all, my darlings, you want to preheat your oven at 350 Fahrenheit. So to allow the oven to heat up. And then you want to get your bowl of your flour. You just pass me that over there, please, darling. Oh, no, it's already prepared.
Oh, that's right. We are really prepared over here.
I'm a lady with a mission.
Can you see how much this is better organized than when I am just the host? I'm usually like, where's the flour? And I bump into it, there's flour everywhere.
Well, so apparently, my nanny Liqueur taught me to always be prepared, but apparently, in front of everyone, I had a brain fart.
It's all good.
So first of all, you just basically want 1.5 teaspoons of baking soda and powder. Oh, I need a sieve. Oh, and also, you should always sieve.
Ah, okay.
I know.
Oh, yes.
Oh.
I'm just solving it all over.
Oh.
What is the drink penalty for us for a sneeze? Let's do a sip
Ooh,
for that, because
that's a good one.
I will be sneezing a lot. I can feel like another one coming.
But it is the weather for it.
Yeah.
Pop that over there.
I know, my nose is dripping.
And then you want to go to whisk. And you want to whisk the dry mix all in, like so. And then you want to now leave that to one side. Easy. Now, you want to get your butter.
Ooh.
And you want to just pop that in. Your little mixer.
There we go.
Oh, I'll just do it the khaki handy. There you go.
Yep.
Thank you, my darling.
She's taking the lead on this one. This is her special recipe, so I'm just the helper right now. Yay!
Now, I had my little Baker Bee helpers to put all my ingredients together, and they didn't sieve, but I'm not going to...
You don't have the fork because my nose is dripping. I'm going to go grab a tissue because I have seasonal allergies right now. I will be right back.
Pop that in there, and then you want to get your white sugar. I believe that's been... I don't know if it's been sieved or not, but I'm going to do it anyway. Oh, you stuck with me and I made a spillage. I can see what I'm doing over here. Oh.
Right.
I made a mess, Hennessy. What's the drinking game for the mess?
Shoot. I think spilling something. I think that's a full shot. Yeah.
Oh no! Oh no worries. You just clean as you go. I can't use that now. Excuse me, my darling.
Yes. If you all are drinking something, do let us know in the chat.
Now I just need. Oh,
Chocolate? Or...
I need. One moment. I need chocolate.
Okay. I think
I'm
we're gonna
stunned for a second.
I think we're gonna heat some water.
Yes, just going to
melt
boil
the
some
chocolate.
water.
Yes, that's right.
I did ask my little helpers to do it for me, but they didn't.
Yeah. What can you do about those little bees?
Have stern words with them. That's what I'm going to have.
Yeah, there's quite a lot of people in the house right now. I'm just like, hello. I wish I had a posse like that.
Should we do a little drinking game while the water boils?
Oh no! The drinking game is we are the drinking
Oh,
game.
so that's how you got them. Because I like to drink my calories. So when she says we were doing drinking games, I was like, I was totally in for it.
But should we get no? But we should actually partake in that drinking game too. So should we get a drink while we're waiting for that water to boil?
Oh, I don't want to mislead you.
What do you mean?
Having a drink.
Yeah. Wait, did you want to have a drink while we wait for that?
Oh, I thought it was. Yes. Are we allowed?
Are we out of?
We're allowed drinks.
Yeah.
Oh,
If you'd like.
Absolutely, my
I
darling.
sometimes have like a beer while I'm like doing this. If I can't have too many. Oh, we're going for the hard stuff. Okay, so we have the Holy Vodka Bianca Del Rio. Is this blood? This is the blood orange. So we're gonna be making a special drink for you. How long do you think it'll take for the water to get heated? Because I actually could show them how to do the drink right now.
That's true. Do you know what? That's probably best. You would do that,
Yeah.
darling?
Okay. All right. So
you go ahead and do that.
we are actually going to go ahead and show you all how to make our special drink. It is a Hennessy blood orange drink. So I'm going to show you all how to do that right now. So let me go ahead and get set up. Eddie, if you could go grab me my all my drinking items over there.
Oh,
Okay, that's right. Yeah, it's pretty heavy. Oof. Okay. Let me just put everything I need here. So you're gonna need Hennessy. You're gonna actually need this is a blood orange vodka. But actually, there's another version of it where if you just use four parts Hennessy, that's a lot. And I think if you use, I want to say 2 parts blood orange blood orange juice. That works as well. You're gonna need some agave nectar. I just brought this. It's my expensive Hennessy, the XO, just for funsies. You're gonna need some lemon juice, so I have some lemons over here. And then you're going to need bitters. So this is it. This is my what is it called? Angostura aromatic bitters. And so let me just go ahead and get the recipe right out in front of me right now. I think we have
You do,
that
my
recipe,
darling.
yeah.
It's.
Okay, cool.
No,
That's not it. That's okay. I have
Oh, I don't think
spicy
you printed off
frosting.
the.
Oh, that's completely fine. I have it actually on my drive over here. So I will go ahead. Oops, that's not it. I will go. My bad. I'll go ahead and read this out for you all right now. So for my version of it, 2-part Hennessy VS, or if you're special, Hennessy XO. 1.5 part fresh lemon juice, 1 part agave nectar, 2 parts fresh blood orange vodka, or you could use blood orange juice instead, and Angostura bitters, and a blood orange twist. And I couldn't find blood orange at Safeway, so instead I think I have a regular orange. So Lucille, do we have a peeler? Because I think what they do is don't they light it on fire and then they peel it. Perfect. All right. So I think the first thing we're gonna do
It's the orange one, my darling.
Oh, all
Yes. We're throwing it.
All right. Ooh, vanilla. Thank you so much.
It was a 50-50.
Something is full. Okay, all right. Finish your drinks. This is. Are we in the? It's 1:30 and things are already just blowing up. Very
I'm already
excited.
drunk.
You haven't drunk anything yet. Okay, thank you so much for Vanilla, who just paid the cover. Thank you all for joining
Thank
the
you.
cover.
Thank you, my
This goes
darling.
to us. Usually, I think the amount that we spend on this is for paying the performers. We do have a special drag performance by Nitrix Oxide tonight, so money is going to be going to them, and then the rest is pretty much us recouping the amount we spend on ingredients. I don't really make a profit from the show. I will be paying Lucille. So for everyone that's paying the cover, thank you so much. We really appreciate it.
It's fine. We're a team.
We are a team.
We're a team.
We're a team now.
We're Baker sisters.
We're Baker sisters. Baker
Excuse me, my
bees.
darling.
Okay, yes, I will go ahead.
Yeah,
Yes.
Do you want to see the chat?
The chat. Okay.
A couple
What?
people from the
Hello,
top,
everyone.
Right there.
Drink. Stand mixers are so cute. Hello, Odd Child. I need a good sand mixer. Drink again. Hello, Vanilla Meringue. Thank you for the sub.
Thank
Vanilla
you.
Meringue, thank you so much
Thank
for the
you,
sub.
Boomerang.
Nitrix is there too.
Nitrix, thank you so. Where is Nitrix's thingy? Oh, okay. Where?
Maybe in green.
Hey, Henny. Hey, baby. Hey, see you. Okay, all right. I'm gonna go ahead and get the mixer things right over here. Ooh. Okay, so, oh, this is dirty. Oh no. No, dirty cup.
Now, my husband hardly cleaned that. He didn't do a very good job, did he?
This is a fine. This is dirty.
It's
Okay.
a dirty boy.
Dirty. Okay, so we're gonna do 2 parts of Hennessy.
Would you like
Very
this, my
special.
darling? Do you need...
Oh no, I think I'm fine. Okay.
Sorry.
This is a big one. This is a small one, but I think it's by parts. So yeah, it's basically like however you want to make. So let's just do 2 parts of this, and I think probably some ice would be good as well. So let's do 2 parts of this. And again, this is the Hennessy Blood Orange drink. And could I get a knife?
Yes, of course.
Lovely.
Now, that turns into your little helper. Would you like a sharp knife? Is probably preferable, isn't it?
Yeah, a sharp knife would be good. And we need 1 part agave nectar. This is my light agave nectar over here. Thank you so much. It's really interesting that they ask for agave nectar because I feel like agave nectar is used so often in the vegan community because they don't use honey. But yeah, I just thought it was interesting that was the choice here. A lot of times it's simple syrup. I use a lot of simple syrup in my drinks. And then 2 parts of fresh blood orange vodka. Now I have not tried this before, the blood orange vodka or the drink. So I hope it's good. This is actually on the Hennessy website. That's where I found this drink. Lucille actually kindly told me about this. So yes, this is sponsored by Hennessy. So if you like Hennessy, not me, I mean like if you like the alcohol, hopefully you'll like this. Now I did put my own little twist on it. I think mint would actually be good. I've been thinking of making my own drink recently. I was thinking of, because I love an old fashioned. I was thinking of making my own drink, but it's called the Hennessy New Fashion. Oh, I've been like playing around with that. I haven't confirmed the recipe, but one day, maybe for our Christmas special or something else. One day before this show comes to an end, I hope that doesn't happen. People should pay the cover so that doesn't happen. One day before this show comes to an end, I will make the Hennessy New Fashion for you all. Okay, and then I think the last thing we just need is the messy. I'm gonna do this, so it's going to be.
It just makes it harder when there's not much counter space.
Yeah. Okay, how am I gonna do this? Like, look. Like maybe if is there like a little bowl I can use? Huh?
Give it a squeeze.
Yeah. Is there a bowl I can use and then I'll pour it back into this?
A small little bowl.
Yeah. Okay. Almost done. Thank you so much. Okay. And there'll be some sugar. Yeah, I have a little lime squeezer because I love limes and lemons so much. I have a lime tattoo on my ankle that I think I've showed on this show haphazardly before. So yes, that is a really great investment. The thing with that is, like, you have to be careful because when they say use 2 lemons, they usually assume you're squeezing with your hands, and so if you squeeze with your lime squeeze, you're gonna get a lot more liquid than that. Okay, so I think did it say? Okay, it said 1.5 lemon juice, so that was 1. So we're just gonna make it 8.5, and then we're ready to go. My only thing is, I think there's enough of the drink. I should have made double of this. I think there's enough of the drink for like one of us.
No, it's okay, sweetie. It's okay.
Yeah. But can we get two cups over here?
Absolutely.
And someone?
I
Yeah.
have
Yeah.
a shot. I have a fancy glass, my darling.
Okay. All right.
Mm-hmm.
And then let me just put all of this away.
I got that.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Careful. Okay.
There you go.
Mm-hmm. And now we're going to get this peel here. Oh! It fell to the ground! Drink! Oh, that's lovely. Okay. Ooh, yeah. I usually don't do this, but this is not the sexiest peel we've ever seen. I mean, does someone have a lighter? Because usually then you light it. But if not, that's kind of kicky. This is not. Okay, here we go. So cute, so cute. Okay. Okay, now do we have another cup so that both of us can drink this?
It may come as a surprise. I do have more than one glass.
Yes, yes. Actually, can I get that strainer as well?
Of course.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, and we can grab that strainer. Okay. Yeah, alright. So we can have drinks with you all. And you all should try this drink. Hopefully it's good. Okay, so that's it. I'm using strainer just because there are some like of the lemon seeds over here. Okay. Alright, maybe there's a thing. Nice small drink. Okay, are we tipsy yet, friends? Thank you so much. All right.
I could do with a drink.
Yes. Okay, so for my lovely sister here, this is the Hennessy Blood Orange drink. Cheers.
Bottoms up.
Yes. Okay.
It could be stronger.
That's good.
It's really delicious.
That's good. You all should make this.
Absolutely.
You all
100%.
should make this.
Yes. Ooh, it's really good.
Ooh.
It's giving me life.
All right, are we good to proceed with the part of it?
Yes.
Yes.
So I'm going to find my bakey bees because as I was busy doing my do, they were going to organise for me. So I'm running around like a headless chicken.
Oh, is that it? All right.
So this is the coffee.
Okay. Oh, let me just put this away. Lucille, if at any point we need a break to recoup or something, we do have like 3 potential breaks.
Okay, my darling.
Yeah.
Okay. You just pass me that whisk, please.
Okay.
This one?
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Ooh, my station's messy. Pop those over there.
Oh, yes, that's right.
It's okay, sweetie. You're okay there for now.
Yeah, let's move the drinks out.
Leave that
Everyone
to
say
one
thanks,
side.
Eddie.
Thank you, Eddie.
He's the OG Baker Bee helper.
He's the only one helping.
Oh!
So with your cocoa powder, you don't put it with your flour. You want to pop it in a separate bowl, like so. Now, get your hot water that seems to have taken forever and just slowly pour it in. So then it'll just basically turn into a little hot chocolate. So in order to not spill everywhere, you just dab it slowly. And then you just keep going. Slow and steady wins the race. So you just keep doing that. Right now, it doesn't look very appealing. It's coming along.
While you do that, I'm going to go see if anyone's left some interesting comments during my drink demonstration. Just a second. Such fans. That mixer looks like a torture device. Love it. So Androsa, you're telling me you don't use a stand mixer yourself? That's right, but you don't do very much baking, right? I would like to know. My friend Andraste is one of the best cooks I've ever met in my life. Just really amazing cooking. A lot of it's like Indian inspired.
Ooh.
She also makes her own outfits. I've seen her make her own outfits for Pirates Day because she's descended from pirates.
That's
but
awesome.
she told me she hand sews everything. She doesn't use a sewing machine. I think she only recently bought one, but I'm just like, what? Like, so you don't use a stand mixer, but you like, you also don't use like a sewing machine, but you're able to make all of these things. It's really amazing. I remember, I think on, what's that show called again? Nailed It? There was another older woman who didn't use a stand mixer, and I think by the second part of her episode, she was like, screw it, like, I need to catch up. So she started using it.
That is an awesome show.
Yeah. I think we had tea about it. We were like talking about it, and because we both thought about maybe going on it, but Lucille's like, Lucille's actually a good baker, so she doesn't want to, show off that she's a bad baker. But then there were two drag queens that were on the show. They had a really funny episode. I think it was
awesome. The fact that drag queens are on there, it shows that we are
yeah,
taking over the world.
Absolutely. I think it was Salmonella and Laguna Blue. They were on that show. They actually won their episode. I remember I was maybe gonna apply there, and then
you should.
Oh, I was like,
I think you'd be a hoot.
Okay, no, I'm not the point where I'm like too big. I'd rather be on like a Food Network show. Which, by the way, they still haven't gone back to me.
They will do, my darling.
We'll see.
Now my babies, see, all good and smooth. So once it's all mixed in your hot water, nice little hot chocolate, now you want to leave that to one side because you're going to need that later. Now, back to where I was. Now that you've added buttercream and all your sugar, you want to pass us the lid for me, please.
Oh,
the
right
best
here.
Oh, that's right. And make sure it doesn't.
I can guarantee you, because I'm live,
Yeah.
it will go everywhere. So you want to mix it until it's nice and fluffy. I would say for about 6 minutes on a medium speed. Oh, see, it's not plugged in. Is there a shot for that? Oh no,
Shot. Is there even? Did they bring in an extension cord for this?
Guys!
I'm like not doing this because I will get your wall sticky. Do we have like an alarm like Baker bees?
Oh no!
Paging Baker bees to come here.
Just hold that for a second. I'm
Okay.
gonna get my Harvey. Man! Harvey! Harvey's not there.
Do we have a? You know what? Let's go to Hennessy's number 2. We'll have a short break. I wasn't originally going to show this number, but it's just a really fun one for Halloween. Only 2 minutes. Is anyone here a fan of Demon Slayer? I really, really love that show. So I'm really excited that we watched Mugen Train together, me and Eddie. Actually cried watching it, and then we're really excited for season 3, which is coming out. So this is my special quick 2-minute Demon Slayer number. And we're back, right?
Hi! We finally got the mixer working. Hurrah!
And then Andraste wanted to see your shoes. I don't know if you can show that.
They're nothing special, but they do match my skirt. I don't know if you can see.
Yeah!
You know,
Woo! Yeah! Flexibility.
Oh yeah.
lady.
My shoes are nothing. Here, I'll show my shoes.
Oh, absolutely.
My shoes are nothing nice. These are my rainproof boots. Woo! I have a cute pair, but they're covered in sand because I had a beach show. But yeah, now we're mixing this.
A few more minutes.
Yeah, Andraste likes the knife. I think it was the knife from my video, right? Yeah.
Is everyone drinking Black Code? Everyone want a
Yeah,
shot?
what are y'all drinking?
I think they should just have one anyway.
Yes. You should, if you
It's
not
Sunday.
playing the drinking game, just fix yourself something nice, something nice. We have these printouts for everything that we're making right now, so.
When it's 1:53, we go ahead and pop in the eggs.
Alright.
We need to get a scraper.
Scraper.
A spatula.
Should I bring the eggs over here?
That's right. Oh, sorry, yes. Too many thoughts.
There's some glue on them. I guess that's just leftover food color.
That's food colour familiar.
Not
Don't
moldy
worry,
eggs.
It's not dragon eggs. Here's what it must be. You know what? I'm going to leave that for later. Okay. What was? Do you mind passing me the bowl?
The bottle? Which one?
What bottle?
Oh, bowl. Sorry.
Oh, the bowl.
Are those clean? Or?
Just there, sweetie.
Yeah. There we
Just
go.
a white one. Thank you. I'm so sorry.
Okay.
Oh, okay, there we go.
I'm going to have stern words when I bake you these.
These are so pretty. I love the...
Now, if you're like me, and sometimes you're not 100% confident from cracking an egg in your mixer, it's fine, it's okay. There's really no, well, there is rules in the kitchen, but not in your own kitchen. So you crack, and you do that, you repeat that 5 times. And that way, if you do make a little bit of mistake, you don't have to start all over again. You can always fish your hands. I do like to sing when I bake. What about you guys? Do you like singing when you bake?
I dance.
On my YouTube channel, I sing a lot, but I can't sing during the YouTube channel because of copyrights.
Oh,
I know those pesky copyrights. Oh, is it 153?
152.
Oh, 1 minute. 1 minute and counting. You can always stop it and basically make sure you scrape down the sides and get it all in there, because this is going to be a lot of cake mix, because you're filling 4 6-inch cake pans.
Time. It's 153.
Thank you, my darling. So then you want to set it on a low and just add 1 egg in at a time.
Nope. Oh dear.
Oh,
that's
see?
fine.
That's fine.
Yeah,
It's just-
we have a small.
I can't. So I'm so tall. I don't normally wear my heels when I cook, but I'm so tall. I can't see all the way up here.
Do you want like a spoon to help you put them in, or?
No. It's
Oh
all
no,
good
it's
now.
fine.
Yeah.
But always keep your station clean, she says. Right. So once you put 1 in, and then you wait till that's fully incorporated, and then you continue to put all 5 in. And as doing so, if needed, just continue to scrape down the bowl on the side. I sometimes stop and just do it,
Lovely.
which is fine. You just want to get all the way in.
Eddie, why don't you close in on the... Yeah.
Okay.
So just put on the low and just continue. So what's your favourite cake? Oh, we had that earlier. We mentioned that earlier, didn't we? Fruit cake. Do you like chocolate cake? Do you like-
Shoot.
Me
Princess cake. I love princess cake. Yeah,
Because
because
you're a pretty princess.
Yeah, I'm a princess.
I
You know what? I messed up. I never put these bitters in the drink.
Do you know what that means? You're going to have to do it again.
No, I'm just going to quickly put some bitters in your drink right now, and I'm going to put some in my drink. I'm just going to squeeze right past you because I forgot bitters. Sorry, well, that's a drink. I'm just...
1 last egg in. It's almost incorporated.
The bitters do help balance it out.
I think it's delicious.
Mhm.
Definitely going to add that to my roster.
I like that.
Don't know if I've said it, but I do drink my calories. It's true. Just almost incorporated. Let me get my notes.
Oh yeah. Careful not the mixer doesn't fall off.
Oh. Thank you, my saint, my knight in
Can you
shining
imagine?
armor.
Someone MP Bake Show noticed that.
These do have a tendency to move. It's shaking along.
Nude I bake. What was the amazingness? Nude I We have some really funny comments
Okay,
here.
what's
What was the amazingness in nude I bake? Yeah.
my station clean. Now,
What is that?
oh, so this is flour.
Oh, the other part of the flour.
Mhm.
That's right. This is gonna be a big cake.
It is, because it's filling 4 6-inch bowls, but I forgot to do this earlier. Now, I should have done this before we all started. You want to get some parchment paper, line it with pan spray, don't go crazy, just lightly grease it, pop that on over there, and then sprinkle a little bit of flour, and then leave that to one side. So I'm going to do that now. Do you want to continue?
Oh,
so
sure.
you get involved in the...
Yeah, I can hate them.
Yeah. So that's already done.
Oh. Okay.
So now you want to...
Okay. And how much coffee?
So it's half a cup of coffee.
Mm-hmm.
So what you do is you get your jug.
There we go.
My darling. So this is very simple. This is the easy stage now. It's basically, you are basically putting in your dry mix in with your sugar and eggs. And then you want to alternatively put your flour in, and then your hot chocolate that you're going to now mix it with coffee. So you just pop that in there.
Oh. But then we only have half a cup of coffee.
Mhm.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, so it's half a cup of coffee, it's 1 cup of hot chocolate, then half a cup of coffee. Is that exactly 1?
Oh no, it's between 1 and 1/4.
Okay.
Okay. I can estimate this. Maths.
It's fine, it's just slightly above.
Okay.
And then you
So-
just want to,
Yeah.
and then you just want to, it's probably best to get a spoon. Ooh.
If I could bother for a
Drink.
second.
Yeah.
Okay. Andraste asks, any specific reason for Pam instead of butter or oil?
No, it's just a preference of mine.
Yeah, it's just
I
easy. Just
I prefer pan because it's quick and easy, but you can use butter, and also there's an excellent baker. I don't know her personally, but I do follow her on Instagram, and she has called Sugar Geeks, and she has something called Goop, and she uses that. I haven't had the chance to look into that, but I'm sharing my knowledge. So if you want to check her out, she's a tremendous baker and an absolute awesome in the kitchen. So, and she does Goop. So, but it's just really a preference. What about you? What preference do you like to use?
Like sometimes I'll use like melted butter. I tend to like over melt the butter a little bit, but I also have that baking spray. Usually it's when it comes to bigger trays, I just and when it comes to small stuff, I use the butter. All right.
Thank you, my darling.
Yeah.
You just mix your coffee in.
Should I lift this up a little bit, or so you can put it in?
Yes. You pass us that little sieve there for me, darling.
That's right. Gotta sieve everything.
Which one?
Not sieve. Sorry. It's like a sweets thing. Little sweets.
Oh, that's a lovely little tool.
It's
I don't
just-
have anything like that.
So it's just easier. So while that's in there, you can just pop that in there. So again, you alternate between your dry mix and your chocolate.
So I'll start at low speed.
Yeah, very well. Thank you, my darling. And then I like to distribute it just all around, just so it doesn't plug up. A little bit more. And now, word of wise, when you add your chocolate, you want to go slow. You don't want to just throw it all in at once. Otherwise you end up with a hot mess. We don't want that now, do we? She says, you watch me. So I like to literally, I don't know if you can see, but I like to do it from the side and let it dribble down.
Yeah.
Again, it's just my preference, it's just what I've learned as I'm going along. And the thing about learning is you're never over, you always constantly learn. And don't threaten the kitchen, it's just trial and error. There's no such thing as mistakes in kitchens, just happy accidents.
Yeah, happy accidents.
Yes. You just do, I'm going a little bit too fast for my liking, but time's an issue. So just
See, you're very patient because I'm just like, oh, and then they say to like do that slowly. I'm like, okay, that's slowly enough. That's slowly enough.
So as you do that, as you repeat the dry mix and the wet, you just basically want to just scrape it down as you go along. Because obviously it's going to be a big batch, so you want to get right underneath. Otherwise you'll have some flour that hasn't quite been incorporated completely into your batter.
Sometimes I'll bake something, I'll see just like a little bit. I was like, ooh,
That
one's
can happen.
floury.
It happens to the best of us, my darling. Trust me.
Pretend I do not see it. I don't know what this is.
Well, the thing is, if there's something that you're not meant to do, you can always just make it. It's always meant to be there.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, see, brain farts. Now I've added this in, so I'm going to do the dry mix again.
Keep mixing.
Please do. Yes. Again, just go around. I don't like plonking it in. I just like to do sprinkling it around like that. Ironically, like a delicate flower.
Eddie, I feel like you're really gonna like this cake because it's like a chocolate cake, right? Eddie loves chocolate.
See, right. So you love chocolate cake, and you love
Princess cake. I like chocolate cake too. Yeah.
My favorite cake is cheesecake because I like the crunch.
Oh, I do like a cheesecake. Yeah.
And speaking of cheesecakes, I do have a recipe, and it turned out wonderfully. It's literally my own. It's absinthe cheesecake, and it's absolutely divine. So if you want to check that out, please do. It's all there for the world to see.
And then what was your website again?
It's called deadlydeliciousdesserts.com.
Deadly Delicious Desserts.
Yeah. DDD. Oh. And then really you just continue repeating the process really until you're done. I will go a little bit quicker than I would normally do. But when you do this, you'll have all day.
Yeah. I feel like this cake, when you bite into it, it's gonna taste like love.
Chocolate is love.
Exactly.
And I made it. So, and you, of course, because we made it, it's going to be love.
Yeah. Have you ever seen what cacao pods look like? Like the inside of a cacao pod. So yeah, you know the cacao, it's like this big. But then when you open it up, the cacao pods, they're like gooey. They look like bugs.
Oh.
The seeds, yeah. I had no idea. I saw that and I couldn't believe it.
Oh.
Yeah. It was quite like, I wasn't expecting it, but cacao's really interesting because, like, you know, we had these seeds and we're like, oh, this is nutty. And then we add, like, all this sugar and milk to it, and then we're like, now this is the greatest invention. This is the greatest culinary thing of the earth. This thing that looks like bugs.
And Hennessy made an excellent point by talking about bugs and things you can add. Well, obviously don't add bugs to this, but what you can do, if you want to spice it up a little bit, you can add some vanilla bean, vanilla extract, and obviously because it's a pancake, because it's a pumpkin cake, I'll put my teeth back in, and then you would just want to do 1.5 teaspoon of pumpkin spice, or if you prefer nutmeg or ground cinnamon, that's one teaspoon each.
Yeah, if you want to add that extra sort of
that's a
sort of
very
Halloween spice to it. Yeah.
Thank you for mentioning that. It totally reminded me to say that. Remember we discussed
yeah, that's
yesterday.
right. Do we have those spices out though? If we don't, we could.
I do. It's just in the cupboard. Just above.
Okay. All right.
This one. You can get the pumpkin spice. You should see it. That's my dear Harvey. He labels everything. He even labels me.
Hey! He labels you!
He does, yes.
I'm not sure if I see it.
Okay, I'll go over and help. Y'all can take a drink since we're...
Do it next week.
Okay, sure. Yeah, sure. Ooh. Okay, I'll just do this. And...
It's okay.
I'm going to add more spice.
Oh, there it is. Right. Oh, sorry. Didn't see that. At least. Oh, thank you, Marvin. Oh. Now, obviously, we're doing it a little bit hacky-handed, but if you want to add spice in, you want to do all this before. And I am using 1 teaspoon. I'm just going to take the lid off because it's easier. Do I ever see that hand? Oh no! The sieve. Now I'm going to dunk it in. Now the sieve gods aren't going to be happy with me. Oh! Now there should be a drink for that.
Okay, yeah, there's a drink for that. Sorry, I lost control of it.
So Hennessy just did something. That's one of the reasons why I like to stop it and basically scrape down the sides, because it does get away from you. Well, the sieve gods aren't going to be happy with me. I didn't see it.
Oh, Hennessy. Piranha Drag says hi.
Hi.
Hi! Thank you so much for watching this show. And don't forget to stay tuned for one more drag number from Nitrix Oxide.
Ooh,
And potentially another one.
what?
Yeah, it's lovely.
I'm a stickler for measuring. Put that to one side. Oh, sorry.
Oh yeah, start again.
Now, do you want to go, my darling? Do you want to put that in the side?
Just start putting it
Yeah,
in.
I'm just going to clean up my station because it's speaking to me. It's giving me cold pages. I need to clean it.
I think I'm the same way.
I'm just fine cleaning the station as you go. It's just you're less
Anyway,
likely to
you're
make
such a
mistakes
mess.
that way. So I'm just going to prepare these.
So all of this is going in, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Just, I promised I wouldn't be bossy, but just there you go, sweetie. There you go. There you go.
Just keep going, or okay.
You just alternate between the two, my
Yeah,
darling.
Gotcha.
Thank you.
Hey, now you said I was the one that was gonna be like, I'm gonna try not to be so bossy.
Well,
it's your kitchen, yeah.
I was about to say you are in my kitchen. When someone's in your kitchen, it's your kitchen, your rules.
Exactly. Your kitchen rules.
So if you want to put your feet up in the kitchen, then so be it. See, I'm singing again. You know when you get that one shoe stuck in your head?
Two?
One shoe stuck in your head. I've been listening to the Beetlejuice song.
Oh, I still haven't seen that movie,
No.
which is really embarrassing.
Have you seen the music? Have you seen Broadway?
No, I haven't.
So it's coming back in April, and I can't wait.
Just gonna stop it. Scrape for a moment. Scrape.
As you can see, it's getting a bit full. So you want to, in fact, you can always just take it out and just. Oh no, I'm not taking over.
Okay.
It's a team effort, my darling. We're Baker sisters.
Ooh, someone has a question for Lucille.
What's that, my darling?
Question.
What's that?
Who's your favorite drag queen to see live?
Ooh, it's pretty obvious, this one. I do have a soft spot for Bianca Del Rio. What's theirs?
Oh, they didn't say.
Oh, what's yours, darling? What's your favourite drag queen? In fact, I only just recently saw Bianca
Ooh,
in
lovely.
SF, so she's my favourite. But back in the UK, I did growing up. There was a drag queen called Liv Savage, and she was my favourite back home. And now I'm showing my age.
Okay. Oh, Hennessy, they have a question for you too.
Yeah, what is it?
Who's your fave queen you've worked with?
Fave queen. Okay, so we're talking like local queens, right? 'Cause if we're talking big queens, like super celebrities.
Well, specifically that you've worked with.
Yeah. You know what? It's funny naming favorites because like I'm just like so bonded with the community. I would say it's great working with Oliver Branch. I always really love working with him. I love working with his mom, with Latte. And also my drag daughter, Rita Lynn.
You have a drag daughter?
I do.
Oh,
Yes.
You
One drag
have
daughter.
to show me.
Yes. Yes.
Please.
We sometimes watch the show.
They say it's Lucille, their favorite drag queen.
Oh, that's very
Yay!
Thank you. Yay!
Fans.
I have a fan.
You
My-
have many fans.
My mum is my #1 fan. She'll be
I
jealous.
love
But
that.
she's in prison for tax evasion. Always pay your taxes, kids.
Goals.
I'll be back in a minute, darling. I'm just going to melt my chocolate.
Okay. Shh, don't tell Lucille I'm going this fast.
I'll come and get you.
We're almost done.
Almost.
Oh, this is looking rich.
Have you had a sneaky sample?
A sneaky. I have not had a sneaky sample. I'm tempted now.
Are your hands clean? I'm sure they
Not
are.
very, but they're getting a little bit sticky.
That's okay. I can see what you're doing.
Well, now I'm watching you too. Lucy was just trolling me by her microwave.
I'm not trolling you. I'm just I'm encouraging you to get it right.
I wish I hope this doesn't sound bad. I wish you were my mom. I really need that.
I'm too old to be your sister, but I am a baby sister, but I'm too young to be your mother. Okay?
Yes, it's very much yes.
It's okay. It's all love.
Oh yes, I think we're good on this now. It's got everything. It's incorporated. So I just let it turn for a little bit.
Absolutely. Yeah, you're also this baker sister. You go ahead. You go with your initiative.
Okay.
I trust
filling
you.
these up, right?
Not yet.
Not yet. Oh, not yet. Okay. That's right, because we're adding one more thing to it.
We are. We're adding one more thing.
Okay.
I'm going to.
Oh, this looks rich, you all. I kind of want to. So we got that chocolate over there. And then I think after we fill these bowls, we'll be going to our special drag performers numbers. So when that happens, make sure you tip, make sure you give them their full attention. I'm really excited to see that. Also, is it raining where you all are right now? Because it's raining, it's just giving me the most like.
Oh, excuse me, my
It feels so
darling.
sexy when it rains.
Oh, please. Look, she's back again.
Oh yes. Here we go. Okay. Keep turning or.
So sorry I had to dash off. I just basically melted the chocolate, which is about 16 ounces. All you have to do is just pop that in the microwave for 1 minute and then give it a little stir. And if it hasn't quite melted, just continue to do so for 30 seconds. You don't want to boil your chocolate. You want it nice and smooth, like so. So, my sweet pea, you don't want too much air in it.
Oh, sorry. That's right. You don't want to overmix. You can't overmix.
You can put too much. You don't want a cake like me, full of air.
Ah, no. You mean beautiful?
Well, my hair has gotten big lately because it's full of recipes.
If you want to see the chat,
Oh,
Chat. All right. Let's see the chat.
just a couple, like those last three.
Ooh, thank you so much, MP, for asking these questions. I am impressed by Hennessy Williams' skillful depth perception through those lashes. They are big lashes. They're definitely like in
you should
my
see
eyes
them
earlier.
close up. They're huge. They're
All
waving
right.
at me.
We're at 14 viewers. It has just increased and increased throughout this whole thing. So thank you all. It's Courting Cats and Dogs here. MP Big Show, where are you at? Vandersnatch says wind and rain is shaking the house. Wow. I think you're in Oakland or SF, right? I think one of those places.
We're in Oakland.
Mm-hmm. We actually live super close. As far as I'm concerned, we're neighbors here.
Absolutely, we're
Yeah.
5 minutes away, 5 minutes drive away, aren't we?
About 8 minutes, but like super fast, super fast. I wish all of my gigs were that close to my house. Yeah, thank you.
Sorry, I'm just doing something
All good.
boring. I'm cleaning my station again. Clean as you go. See, that's a song I'm just making up on the spot. Clean as you go.
Clean as you go.
I'm sure there's a song there. There's a song for everything, isn't there?
Clean up, everybody, everywhere.
Vandersnatch says y'all look fabulous.
Oh, thank you, Dot. Thank
You look fabulous.
Thank you, sweetie. Thank you.
Bandersnatch or Bella is
I
part
wish you could
of
taste the
Parabolt. And the other day I was like, she posted this picture of her in this spider makeup. It was terrifying, and I wrote, I hate this. Great job, and everyone liked that. You know when you see something and you're like, oh my goodness, I don't like this at all, but I must say it is very well executed.
Now you want to get the measure, the scale, sorry. The
Scale, alright.
Right next to you, sweetie.
Oh.
It's just underneath.
Is this the scale?
The black, yeah, that big contraction.
Oh, I see. Oh! Okay, I'm about to drop things. This is the scale.
Oh, thank you. So I'm going to get you to do this.
Okay. Oh, are we measuring to make sure that they're all even?
I know. I'm a stickler for bruise. We've got to get it right for our guests.
That's right.
I don't think I need that right now.
Ooh.
Put that over here.
Question for Hennessy.
Ooh, question for Hennessy.
Where did you get your drag name?
Okay, so I actually had a different drag name to begin with. I was searching for something that was gender neutral, punny and memorable, and kind of like had that. I think when I first started, I was kind of in my king drag. I was actually doing this kind of like old sort of like 40s vintage gentleman, and so I wanted something with that same vibe. And so I came up with the idea because I'm like, okay, Tennessee Williams, the gay American playwright who wrote a Streetcar Named Desire, and I was like, oh, like Tennessee Williams, Hennessy Williams. And Hennessy is my favorite, like, liquor. So I was like, should I go with this? And I decided to go with this. And so far, I've met many Hennessy Williams who have that as their real name. One is a photographer, and one is actually a pretty established comedian in Miami. I have not met another Hennessy Williams that is a drag performer. So as far as I'm concerned, I am the only
You're
Hennessy
unique,
Williams.
darling.
Exactly.
You're unique.
Yes.
You're the one and only.
Hell, not exactly the one. There's other people who were born Hennessy
Oh,
Williams,
that's true.
but no one else has picked Hennessy Williams.
Right, my beams. Now, all you have to do is with the melty chocolate, you just want to basically pop that in there, you mix. Just evenly distribute it across chocolate. More chocolate, goodness. And then you want to pop that over there, out the way. Because what is it? It's a clean kitchen.
That's right.
Not the things you can see, but
The things on the side.
I'm going to have my little helpers do that for me. Then you want to stir all in, like so.
Ooh,
If you can see.
strong queen. I'd be like, oh.
That's because I'm a man. I'm a lady with a secret. So you just keep stirring around, and you want to get all underneath, and give it a good stir until it's all in. So if you can see that, my darlings,
That looks rich.
oh, a little bit escaped. So that's all done. And again, I did say earlier, you want to make sure it's all mixed in, because sometimes at the very bottom, you can miss the flour and it's not been. So you don't want to, when you come to pour the batter in the cake pans, you don't want to have a lump of flour. All of a sudden, it pops out from nowhere. So I think that's all done. Let's pray to the gods, the baking gods. So it's all been incorporated. Oh! Right, my beans. Now my darling baker sister. There you go.
Oh yes.
So, I prefer to do this. You can do it by eye. Again, if you don't have a scale, it's fine. It's not the end of the world. You can also just do it by eye and then just trim off the excess when it's been done. So I've already worked it out. So if I got it right, it should be 400 grams in each one.
Ah, okay, gotcha. There we go.
That's a long sigh.
Hopefully the batteries are working.
My batteries are fine. Cheeky. I put new ones in yesterday.
No, we have to set it to 0, right? No, 0?
You just reset. There you go.
Okay.
You'll get there. It's a bit temperamental. Come on. There you go.
Okay.
Then you reset that. Now you put it in.
Alright, cool. Ah, okay, so now we try to get it to 400 grams.
So I like to do it round, distribute it around. Oh, then you just want to wait for a second.
240.
Really not you. I'm only helping you because it is heavy.
Yeah, okay. 370.
Yeah.
That's about
There you go.
4,
That's
4,
fine.
2, 4,
Of course,
5.
it's
Yeah.
not the end of the world if it's slightly over. And then you just continue to repeat that until it's all done.
Okay, alright. So.
It's getting light now.
Yeah.
Oh. You want me to
Oh, jeez, yeah.
Team effort, darling.
Yeah. Okay, gotta
There you
reset
go.
that. Okay.
You just want to
60.
do it round. You want to distribute it round best. Round the cake.
200. Almost 300.
It just, the scale is temperamental. It thinks. I'm thinking.
357. 370.
Oh, almost there.
380.
Hey.
That's 400.
400. And again.
Okay.
I think everyone should have a drink while we do this.
Yeah, enjoy yourselves.
Oh, almost.
Okay, 200, 350, and maybe that last bit. Nope, a little bit more.
Just make sure. Yay! The baking gods are on our side. There you go, sweetie.
Okay.
Oh,
That's a little bit.
it's fine. It doesn't matter if that one doesn't have too much. We can just pop that back in. Do you want to do the last one?
Yeah, sure.
Thank you, sweetie. Oh. It's going to come off. It's not good.
Come on. Ooh, yeah, we're gonna end up with an even amount. I feel it. Oh, just short of 400. Okay, that's 410. Okay, cool. We did
Well
it!
done.
Yes!
My hands are sticky. I'm sorry. I apologize.
And now you're wondering, how are we gonna get this to bake in time for the show? Oh.
Well, do you want to tell them?
Well, you know, the other Friday, Lucille went in and she baked these all before, so we have them in the fridge.
Yay! It's like we fast forward 45 minutes.
Okay.
But before we go, what you want to do and what I like to do is I like to distribute it. Just basically you want to get in the middle and basically just push it to the sides all around. Otherwise, and that should prevent it from having a dome on top. It works for me. And you just keep basically do that. And then you want to do like so. And then once you've done all of them, you want to pop that slightly to get rid of all the air bubbles. And also, oh, you just passed me that, my darling.
Oh, is it?
The cake.
Okay, this thing.
Yeah.
This thing.
Oh, that's what they are. I thought they were like like strange bananas.
So these have seen better days, but I do have a tendency to bake a lot. So you can get these off Amazon. These are excellent, and actually they do help basically making the cake perfectly flush. Or a little bit over, but that's fine, there's less to trim off. So you damp them in cold water, not too damp. You want to rinse off the excess. Then you want to wrap it around your tin, like so. Make sure all the air bubbles will go, and then you just want to pop them all in your oven for 45 minutes, 2 at a time. Because I'm getting fancy now, Hennessy. I'm currently at my kitchen doing, and now I have 2 ovens. So if you just do 2 at a time. That's it.
Yeah.
And they'll both take about 35 to 45 minutes. And you'll know once they're complete because you get a little toothpick and prick it in the middle. And then you take them out of the oven, and then you let it cool for 10 minutes after you've trimmed around the edges, and then you pop it out. And another little pro tip, you want to use pan spray and spray your cake, your wire rack, and it will prevent the cake from sticking. That's one little tip that I discovered. Oh, that's it.
All right, cool. So anyway, are we actually baking these? I'm just curious. We can, yeah. Let's go ahead and bake these. But in the meantime, we're going to go ahead and take our already pre-baked cakes out, and we're going to be showing you all the buttercream. But in the meantime, we're going to cut to a quick intermission break with our lovely nitrous oxide, our performer, who will be showing you his number. And yeah, we're just going to clean up in the meantime, right? Pretty much.
I'm going to get the helpers while we sit down and have a
Okay, yes. I think we have about, what, 5 minutes?
I just wanted to butt in real quick. They said shout out for Mike for his birthday.
Oh,
hey,
happy birthday,
shout out
Mike!
to Mike for
That's
your birthday! Woo!
Okay, all right. So I'll go to Nitrix now.
All right. And please enjoy this number. Don't forget to tip. And I hope you enjoy. It's a very beautiful number.
See you.
All right, hello everyone. So we're gonna go ahead and we're still doing our little transition. I'm gonna be showing you all how to make the buttercream, my part, in a little bit. And right now we're actually still getting some preparations done. We're gonna put these in the ovens, and we're going to show you all our finished cakes. Now, when we do apply the buttercream to the cake, you're gonna want to wait 20 minutes for it to cool. We're not doing that since these are already cool. But I just want to let you all know that during our little transition period, we are going to be showing my second number. And so this is a number some of you may remember. I submitted it for a tarot pageant. It's a fun little burlesque moment with actually me wearing the same dress as Elvira. And I think you all will like this number a lot. So yeah, feel free to tip me if you'd like. A round of applause to Nitrix for that amazing, beautiful number. Please tip them. And here is my number. I'll see you all in 5 minutes. All right, hi everyone. So we have a new setup, and what we're gonna do actually now is create this chocolate buttercream. So this is a chocolate on chocolate cake. Lucille's gonna go and prepare a few more things for, I think, our next step. And so what you're gonna need is I believe it was it 3 cups? It's 3 cups of butter, or like I think it's 6 of the small sticks. So we have our butter over here, and it should be room temperature. I'm going to cheat a little bit, so it's just a little bit melted in the microwave. And I want to thank Mike. Thank you so much for supporting the show and for giving us a generous donation. Thank you all so much. If you haven't paid the cover yet, it is not too late. But this is a show where, regardless of your ability to pay, everyone is welcome and into the show. So what I'm going to do right now is, we're just going to stir this right now on kind of like a slow speed. And then you're going to want to have 4 cups of powdered sugar. Over here is the powdered sugar. So I'm just going to start to, you don't want to pour it in all at once.
It's just if you press that muscle there. Yep.
Eddie right now is helping get the whole cake.
That's so cool. Oh.
And then over here we also have, this is really fancy. It's Lucille's the Cocoa Trigger Black Dutch cocoa powder. So cocoa powder is usually like that cocoa brown color. This one's even darker. So we're gonna have like this beautiful, thick, rich black buttercream, which I'm really excited about. I'm gonna just go ahead and we're gonna mix this for a little while. I think there's usually a time on how much you mix buttercream. I want to say it's like 2 to 3 minutes. But right now I'm kind of just doing it slowly so that everything is nicely incorporated. There's a little bit of that black color in here from when this mixed in. So I already see the buttercream is turning gray, which is not probably the greatest color. Really cool. Okay. And then we need 1 more cup. So again, we have 4 cups. It can be 4 cups or 4.5 cups of powdered sugar. So I'm just gonna have. Yeah, it's kind of like floating out a little bit. Just add a little bit more powdered sugar. Oh, actually, I realized what I should do is. Here we go. Did you all enjoy that last number? Let me know what you think. It's a good save. Oh, that was something else. Homospicious. I love that name. Homospicious.
That's really interesting.
Yeah,
That's the
yeah.
name.
Yeah, thank you so much for joining us as well. Oop. Okay. And then now we're going to take this cocoa powder and we're going to slowly sift that in over here.
So this specific cocoa powder will turn buttercream frosting grey because it's magical. If you leave that, so I use this to make black frosting, and it's perfect for Halloween, or if you just want something classy. And it will go. It's like magic. It will go black over time. So it's probably best to do black frosting the day before, and then you can cover it up with cling film wrap and just leave it overnight. And and if it doesn't quite go black or the colour that you want it to, just give it a little dash of black food colouring and just wait, and it should take overnight. It should be fine.
Got a bunch of powdered sugar
Oh,
cocoa on my phone.
Everywhere.
Someone wrote that number was so good. Thank you so much, Odd Child. And MP Bakes just said, I wish I had all that fish in my kitchen. Fish in my kitchen? What do you already see fish? What's the fish you're talking about? Very interesting. Such lovely comments we have. Thank you so much.
Yes,
I really
thank you
appreciate
guys.
Yes, all of the love that we are getting from this show right now. We're having so much fun. All right.
How are you getting on, sweetie?
Good. Almost done. Kind of making a mess over here. We're almost done. How is that buttercream doing?
Oh, it's
that
perfect
looks
fine.
good.
Yeah, that's you doing. It's brilliant.
Yeah.
Yes.
So we can just put the rest in there.
Yeah, just keep going. And if you do find that your buttercream frosting is a little bit dry, I have prepared some milk.
Ooh,
So
yes.
just one third of a cup of milk, and you just pop that in, and it's really just by eye. If you need that, you pop that in there. Oh, and don't forget a little bit of salt. Oh, you want to get a little
salt.
You want to back in the row.
I'm like covered with all sorts of like powders and stuff.
You do get messy.
Yeah. What do you think? Do you think that needs a little bit of milk? Maybe? This is a beautiful, rich black color.
Well, this doesn't fly. We wanted to do chocolate buttercream, but added bonus, we show you how to make black chocolate buttercream frosting.
Yeah.
It's almost there. You just want to just bump it up a little bit and let that mix with it.
Alright, cool.
Do a dash of salt now.
Okay, cool. Oh, yeah. And then we have the other cakes that are finished. Right?
Yes.
Okay, lovely.
I feel like I need 2 of everything.
Right? Yeah. You're like, oh, once you
going to have to clean the station for fondant.
Yeah.
You're a messy. You're messy. Sorry. I am mother today.
Yeah.
I see the shit. Is it getting on?
Yeah, I think that looks good to me. What do you think?
A little bit longer.
Okay, alright.
Sorry.
Oh, good, good.
You just want to scrape the sides now.
Okay, yeah, let's scrape the sides down.
What's going on now? Too many thoughts in my head.
Just a little bit of milk. That's lovely.
So, something I want to share, that I've never actually added milk to black frosting like that. I used to, when my frosting is dry, because I'm luscious, I use alcohol. So that was the first time I put milk in there, so I was praying to the baking gods that it came out okay. It works! Hurrah!
Good.
The baking gods are on our side today.
Mm-hmm. No, I can tell.
Woo! You're almost there.
Yeah. Should we show them the finished cake pieces?
Oh yes, I'm going to dash it off camera and then going to
Yes. After this show with you all, I'm actually going to be transitioning to a drag king look. Ooh, look at these beautiful finished. Whoa, ta-da! Look at these beautiful pieces, you all. Amazing.
Here's what we made
Skills are
earlier.
So amazing for these. Yeah. So I'll be doing a performance actually in Chinatown.
What is A?
Yeah, it's today. Yeah.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah. So we have a hard stop. I'm sure the show's gonna be over before then. We do have a hard stop at 4 because I'm like I gotta change
I've got a
things up.
dash.
Gotta get my ass over to Chinatown and stuff.
Are you going to leave me cleaning? Are you going to leave?
No. Well.
Then I am mother, aren't I?
We will help. We will help, and your baker bees will help. I could not do that. Yes, we have our lovely cake display over here.
So when it comes to carving the cake, it's just best to pop that on there like so. So I like to try and keep my station as tidy as possible. Unlike someone.
Oh wow!
I know that's a little bit shady. I'm sorry. But you called me mother.
I said I wish you were my mother. If you knew my mother, that's
Thank you, Pardon.
that's not very much
Thank
of
you,
a.
Pardon. Well, apparently I need to get my ears tested.
You could probably find any human on planet Earth, point at them and be like, I wish you were my mother, and the chances are there'd be a 50-50 chance they'd be a better mother than my actual mom. So.
Well, is your mother in prison?
She's not in prison for tax evasion. No, she's not in prison. She should be for some other things, but.
Darling, you passed me a segregated knife.
Oh, what's segregated?
Or is it serrated?
It's one with hard edges.
Eddie doesn't know nothing
I don't
about
know.
knives. Andraste, I wish you were here.
I
There's
learned
like 30 knives here.
Oh, this one?
Oh, thank you.
Should we still keep mixing this, you think? Or you think it's good?
You just want it to be nice and you just want it to be a little bit moist. You don't want to slap on. You want it to go evenly on the cake, otherwise. Oh,
Would you hate me if I took a little taste of it?
no, go ahead, sweetie. Go on, mate. I don't hate anyone.
Oh. It's salty, my dear.
It's salty and I don't give a damn.
It's salty. It's salty, yeah.
Oh no!
We only added a little bit of salt. We don't have
See,
it.
I don't normally add salt to mine for that
Yeah.
reason.
What is it?
Oh, just ask a couple comments if you want to see.
I wish I had all that fish in my kitchen. Mixer is making some solid horror movie sound. Andraste, you're like, I don't know, it just cracks me up that you're afraid of sewing machines and you're afraid of mixers. A very poor Vespa. Nailed it style, timing, decoration
Because it's
challenge.
the vanilla essence extract. That should.
Homo Spicious, I would love some hot toddies.
Just there. So that see that cupboard there.
Cardamom tea. That is amazing. Cardamom tea, some toddies. Ooh, all of this is sounding so good. I want some alcohol. I really hope that Chinese restaurant I'm performing at later, I hope they have some alcohol because I will be having some.
You've earned it.
Exactly. I don't care if it's like some, freaking Heineken beer, which is like, what they have at Chinese restaurants. I will take whatever they can have. Whatever they can get, I guess. Oh, not on my phone.
She's a dribbler.
Alright, take a shot for that because my phone has been covered with some milk. This towel will be black by the time we're done with it.
It's fine.
And
What's going on? It's better.
Vanilla flavor? No, right?
Oh, that'll do. That's fine. That'll do.
I can't find the vanilla extract.
Oh, that is.
oh,
Thank you, my darling.
imitation. So what's your reason for using imitation rather than the real vanilla?
So it was just the one that.
Yeah, I couldn't find that.
Okay, that's fine.
Obviously, I'm running out of teaspoons, so
Yeah.
I'm improvising, which is never good.
Oh, I will straight up just like, that's teaspoon. That's teaspoon.
Ooh, I'm on the fly.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm living life on the edge. At my age. Shake. Get some cardio in, right?
No, my phone.
Yeah.
Should do this.
So part of the reason why Lucille's wearing orange and I'm wearing blue is I decided to wear blue. I knew what Lucille was going to wear was because I was like, ooh, we're kind of like on the opposite spectrums. So like if you took Lucille and you did, I think it's a threshold effect where you just invert all the colors, she would turn into me.
Oh, that's true. Did a little bit naughty. I did a little bit sample.
Ooh, we did a sample. How is it? Tasting better?
It's getting better, darling.
Okay, cool.
I think it's. Shake, oh, see. That's that song that's stuck in my head from earlier. It's coming on. You want to continue to do that while I finish up cleaning
Okay,
the station.
cool.
Because obviously when we roll out fondant,
Yeah, so we still have, we gotta stack these cakes, we're gonna carve them a little bit, and then after that we're gonna roll out the fondant and we're gonna cover it, and that's gonna become our lovely illusion of our
We hope.
treat.
We
Yeah, we
hope.
hope. It's like watching Nailed It live, right? Yes.
we're a little bit better than that.
Yeah, I agree. Oh my god, I love watching Nailed It train wrecks. Do you guys remember that cop? He was that ex-cop, and he straight up, even Edgar was like, no, what are you doing? Because he like took cocoa powder and just dead ass tried to just heat it up in the microwave. So of course it started smoking, and he did it twice. He did it twice before I think he like realized that he was seriously doing something wrong. That is a beautiful cake. Look at that.
So I'll just show you this once. So in fact it's pretty much flush. But what you can do, you can trim a little bit off the top and actually get to. So you can actually do it. I do it by eye, but you can get a ruler and use a ruler and go round. I don't know where my ruler is. Oh, there it is.
There it is.
So you can do that. You can measure around all the way round. And then slowly do it. But I'm going to do by eye.
As long as there's no blood on the cake. I mean, that would be extra spooky, really badass, but.
And then to keep your excess, you can use it for later. Maybe do some cake pops with it. And it's always handy to have a little bowl by your side because it keeps your what? Your station clean.
The last time I'm doing a show with you.
Aww.
No, I'm just kidding. It's okay. If I call you mother, then you can act like a mother. That's fair.
Well, that's probably why you call me your mother. So I did tell you I might be slightly fussy in the kitchen. I'm sorry.
Oh, it's all good.
Kitchen is my happy place.
Happy place.
That and the bedroom, of course. So as you can see, I just basically just scrim the top off, and then you just basically do that on all of them. And also, if you really want to, you can flip it over and do the same on the bottom. Some people like to keep that. I just prefer to just take the little excess off, just get right in there. It's really just down to preference. I'm being super quick because obviously if and when you do this at home, you want to take your time. And then you just continue to repeat that 4 times.
4 times. Your accent's gonna rub off on
So
me.
while we do that, should we ask them any questions? Do they want us to ask anything? What do they want to
Yeah,
Let me
questions.
see. Not questions right now, but just
Okay.
some comments.
Oh.
My nana taught me to use a piece of thread to get it straight.
I love that. It's like
Aw.
threading, but for your cake.
Yes,
Oh, I
that's
love
true.
that,
You
yeah.
get some toothpicks, pop that around, and yes, that's exactly what Untitled Liqueur showed me. Again, there's several ways of doing it. It's really just down to your own personal preference and what works best for you.
Let's see. Another comment. I don't know who Martha is, but Martha would be proud.
Martha Stewart?
Oh,
He
Martha
doesn't know who Martha is.
I do. Martha Stewart. She is my
Martha.
inspiration. Not the tax evasion, that's on the... I know, I'm going to beat that joke until it's dead.
Oh gosh.
Favorite desserts?
Favorite desserts. Did I mention Princess Cake? No, I'm just kidding. I love an eclair. Let me think. I love
Eclairs are
pie.
good, like
I
creamy
love
goodness.
pie. Yeah, I love making pie. I also like I'm quite fond of this Asian almond dessert. It's like not super sweet, but it's very nice. There's a place that does it really well in Oakland, Chinatown. I don't know if it's still open actually. They're called UC Dessert. Like
Yeah.
UCLA or like UC Irvine, but UC Dessert. You see it. Yeah.
I know this is very tedious.
And just another couple comments if you
Ooh,
want to read from the
okay.
beginning.
Let's read some comments while I do this boring thing.
The carved up bits of cake are the chef's perks. I bet you could make some ridiculous bread cake pudding with the cast off bits.
Oh,
Ooh,
absolutely,
that would be
yes.
good,
I mean,
yeah.
so you can do the cake pops and do some melted chocolate on them.
Yeah.
So you roll these little cake pops and then pop them in the fridge and then basically sprinkle some chocolate on. Or dip them in chocolate. So you have a bowl like this. Melted chocolate, chocolate heaven.
Absolutely.
I'm sorry, sweetie, I'm almost done.
That's all good.
Under pressure.
Dun, 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 dun.
Oh, now I am showing my age. Under pressure.
I once tried to. Okay, so like, I was joking. It was like gender queer culture is singing both parts to "Promiscuous" by Nelly Furtado and Timberland when you're like 14.
Yeah.
And that's another one of the songs where it's like, it's not like, so it's 2 men's parts, but I tried to sing David Bowie and Freddie Mercury's parts, and they just completely overlap, and I just end up feeling like a fool for even trying. Oh man, I'd love to do that as a drag number. It's like 2 kings just singing under pressure together.
So I've noticed I'm having a hard. So when you come to trim it, you won't have this difficult. Trust me. It'll just basically be very quick. It's just been in the fridge a day longer than it should have been, and that's why I'm fighting with it right now.
Yeah. So later when we're done with this part, we can divide and conquer. So I can messily put my buttercream over this, and then
Messily, sweetie.
and then you'll put.
You'll do it the Hennessy way.
Yeah, It's our the Hennessy way, yes. And then you're going to be rolling up the fondant, right?
Oh, yes, we both are.
Yes. Oh, okay, alright.
Although, it's a team effort. We'll give it a go. Awesome.
You've never seen on my baking show, but you can take this. There was a moment where I think the buttercream just wasn't sticking, so I literally was taking my hands and rubbing it on, like I was on Nailed It. I said,
no, I shouldn't say
I literally was like, I have been humbled because I thought I was better than those Nailed It girls.
Do you know why that was happening?
Let me think. I actually did figure out the reason why later. I don't think it had to do. The cake might have been kind of warm. But I think I actually made the cake pieces earlier. It was something about the buttercream, but I can't. I think the buttercream it got too cold because I chilled it, and so it wasn't sticking on. Buttercream was too cold.
So, you're full of good pointers, Hennessy. So that's another thing to remember. No matter where you are, humidity does play a part in baking. So if you're in a humid place or somewhere cold, bear in mind, if you take a recipe offline and it doesn't quite go the way that they did it, then humidity could also play a factor in that as well. These are the many things that I've learned on my baking journey.
Yeah.
So it's a very valid point there, sweetie. Hurrah! Finally. Yay! Put that to one side.
Oh, okay. Here we go. I am going to clean my nose. Just gonna. Ooh.
You okay?
Oh, okay. Ooh. Just gonna wash my hands.
I know your hands do get a little bit sticky. So what are the audience, what are their favourite thing to bake in the kitchen? What's their go-to recipe? If they get invited to a party at last minute, what do they bring out in the kitchen?
Not sure. No one's mentioned anything yet, but hopefully.
Okay.
Well,
they'll
that's why
bring something up.
she's asking the
Yeah.
audience. I think for me, it's muffins.
So your go-to?
Muffins and cookies. Yeah.
Your go-to?
Yeah, very simple, but you know.
Clean her later. Alright, sweetie. So now, I think that should be fine. Smash. Excuse me, sweetie.
Andraste mentioned, I don't know how to say this, latkes?
Oh wait, I don't know. Wait, I know what that is, but I'm like, latkes. It's the sort of like a Jewish pancakes, right? They're like made with potatoes. That sounds good. I didn't think of them as a dessert though. Can I just start? It's good.
Oh, you go ahead, sweetie.
Yeah. Ooh,
I trust you.
lovely.
Go,
Look at how
always
beautiful
go with
this
the
is.
instincts.
Unless Lucille says no.
Now.
Andraste says latkes. That's how it says.
Latkes. Okay. Awesome. Oh, this is so beautiful, y'all. Look at how beautiful this black buttercream is. Mmm.
Is it going on there smoothly, darling?
Yeah, it's working.
And Homo Suspicious is alcohol or hot cocoa.
Alcohol or hot cocoa?
Yeah,
Ooh.
alcohol for very last minute, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's good. And you can see, I can see where your toothpicks have like.
Oh, where I've
Yeah,
tested
yeah.
to make sure the cakes come out. Oh,
Smells like
that's me.
Yay, Eddie! Yay!
I'm sort of clean the station.
Yeah, station.
And Andraste also says any fried potato.
Fried
Ooh.
potatoes. Ooh.
Sounds nice. Oh, I might treat myself later.
Yeah. What are you gonna eat for dinner yourself? Because my engagement's already set. I gotta.
We got
at
that
that Chinese
yeah.
restaurant. Yeah.
I don't know. I see what the bake of these. In fact, they probably don't deserve anything because they're not doing a very good job.
Look at how high she is. Beautiful.
I'm not high. I'm just tall.
No, I mean the cake.
Oh, sorry.
The cake. Tall cake. Usually I have like one of my layers fucking fall on me, so it won't like it'll never get this high.
So what Hennessy's doing right now is she's putting on a crumb coat, and then you want to pop that in to chill, roughly for a little bit longer than what we would be doing, because again, time is against us, which is fine. Throw away curveballs. Is that even a thing? I don't know, I'm making that up as I go along. Ooh, you do us a favour?
Yeah.
You get me my scraper.
Oh no! Something fell on the ground.
Oh
There's a
no!
piece
Is it
of
The metal, the great big metal thing that's got a round in. It's round. Round.
Oh.
That's it. Get closer. Warm. Warm. Cold. Cold. No, I'm gonna say. Just keep going. Keep going. Thank you.
Oh, okay.
Thank you.
This is so much fun. Why do I feel like I've not done this before? Like, this is easier than I thought it would be. This is so beautiful. Just nice and clean. Nice and clean.
Another little trick that I've learned is when you want to get it as smooth as flush as possible.
There we go.
You want to get a little bit of hot water in a bowl and then just dab that in there so it's hot, but obviously get rid of the excess so you don't want it wet. And then you just basically go all the way around. I'll do that in a second.
Ooh, beautiful. Beautiful. Are you all seeing this? Love this.
So you just want to, now you want to undo some
Yeah.
of your work. Sorry. So for this, the frosting has to be smooth because fondant is going on. And as we all know, fondant can be very temperamental.
Very temperamental.
But don't be scared.
I'm going to go ahead and clean this goop that just fell down. Oh.
I need bowls. Oh, it's not.
Can I read the last couple of comments under Thanks, Eddie?
Thanks, Eddie. Drink. You can't go wrong with a pudding either with a fruit topping. It's a very spookily decorated cake so far. It's beautiful. You present the cake and say, "Here comes the void." Wait,
that
here
TikTok
comes the void. Hello, void. Welcome. What's the last part?
Oh, just kind of.
Hello there.
I was gonna sing that, but I was like, they don't need to hear my voice.
Everyone's like, "Oh dear God, what is that? My ears, they're bleeding." Eddie's not that bad of a singer. Still pretty bad though. Beautiful. Oh my God, I love this. Eddie, you should be taking progress pictures. I love this. I'm like gay for this cake right now. I'm gay for this cake.
So again, as I said before, if you just want to just dab it a little bit wet, and then it should help with.
I'm dancing around. This is how happy I am.
smoothing.
Look at that. Have you ever seen anything so beautiful on my show before? Probably not.
Actually, I disagree. You. Okay, you're welcome.
Thank you.
I can be nice.
That's right. I baked this myself.
I think it's turning out
This is
tremendously.
lovely. Yeah. But then we will have to carve it, right? We have to carve it into that shape.
Yes. So obviously, we can't carve it. So this bit we can't skin. We have to literally pop it in the fridge.
Oh, that's right. Gotcha.
To give it a chill. Really, it should be 20 minutes. I know it's a pinch, but 10. I can't go no more than 10.
Yeah.
Sorry, but once it's done, it's done.
Yes. Look at her. Yes. Go into the fridge.
But once it's chilled, we'll do one more coat.
Okay. Cool.
Oh, actually, do you know what?
What?
Just an awesome idea. Okay, so I had this cake from last time. Let's just do that.
What? Yes.
Okay,
What?
we don't have to wait.
Why is there another one in here?
Because it's my Halloween cake from my Instagram.
I'm screaming. Do you see the surprises? I wish we were on a Twitch stream where
It's
there's
just it's because I know that we push for time and we don't
Yeah.
keep our audience waiting.
thousands of people. They just start putting in their dollar bills. They're all
Here's another one I made earlier.
I can't. Oh my God.
So again, this is a little bit different because it's been in the fridge for longer than it should have because it's for something else. That is ironically also a chocolate cake.
Okay, perfect.
So that also works out. Okay, well that was. See, the baking gods are on our side because they're watching out for us today.
Yeah. Maybe I can take out of your way for you.
What's that, sweetie?
Maybe I can take out of your way.
No, I think it's fine because now what we're going to do is we're going to put that. Oh, I'm a little bit out of breath.
Yeah, Eddie, get us waffles. Get us waffles. Eddie.
I'm a little bit parched. It's funny because obviously we didn't originally plan to do black frosting, and then as I was about to put that in, I was like, oh. Look at me looking like I know what I'm doing. That's so funny. Oh, getting in the zone.
I know what you're thinking, Eddie. Autumn zone.
Oh yeah.
So unfortunately that doesn't have pumpkin spice in it.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, I think it'll be close enough. It's not like it's like a vanilla cake underneath.
No, it's actually a chocolate one, I reckon.
Yeah.
So that actually works out pretty well. So while that's there, we don't need this now. Oh, darling.
Let's see.
Save my feet. Thank you, you're a star. So when you roll out fondant, it has to be all clean, but you're going to do it.
When did we decide
Well,
this?
it's the only way to go. It's the only way we can learn together. That's the beauty about baking. Baking is a team.
Here.
So I did knead it earlier to loosen it up. Again, I didn't want to keep our watchers waiting.
I open it like this.
Yeah. So we don't need that now. Woo!
Is that right? That might have been wrong.
Oh no, sorry, wrong one.
That's the wrong one. That's the wrong one.
It's okay. It happens.
Yeah, there's lots of fondant over there.
Yep. I think that counts as a drink.
Yeah.
It does. But you know what?
How was I supposed to know? There's like 5 fondants there.
Would they mind if I have a little sip?
Yes. No, please drink.
Please.
Yeah. So I just take this out.
Oh, hold on.
Yes.
This one or
Yeah,
the water?
please, yes. Oh.
Yeah, look at this.
She needs to pick me up.
Should I just
Cheers!
Cheers! I don't have a water. Oh, here, Eddie, can you fill this out with water there? Cheers!
Oh, sweet. You're a lush.
You want water?
Yeah, I'll take water in this.
This is delicious. I couldn't even just in my
Did you
boobies.
get water from here or from water?
Yeah, it's that way. And you want to let it go because it's warm.
There we go.
Is it cold?
Well, no, yeah.
And we need anything underneath over here?
Yes. So we need sugar powder.
Yes, sugar powder. Where do we put that?
It's somewhere.
Powdered sugar.
I had to get it out earlier.
Drink because we're looking for it.
Everything keeps
Yeah,
moving.
we just saw it.
Oh,
There it is. See powdered sugar?
No. I've got a dispenser.
No, here, right? Oh, you got a dispenser.
I got a little shaker
Oh, well then.
for fondant.
I did see a shaker-like thing. Where's the shaker? Where's the shaker?
Well, while you guys look, Max Evans 842 says, "What flavor is the cake?" and to bring him a piece.
Max, you live in Oakland? Because I'd bring you a piece, yeah. It's like a double chocolate cake. It's delicious. Lucille's special chocolate cake recipe inside. And then this is just the buttercream on top, and then the cubes.
Oh, there it is. I knew it was here. I knew I got it out. It got moved. Ooh.
I don't know if you want to read that.
Okay. I need homemade fondant. Does that mean there's extra spare cake? What if we like drop your address and everyone came by? I was thinking of doing that.
I'm incognito.
I was thinking of letting if there was a place. Yeah, I was thinking of like fans I knew.
With you.
Yeah. to drop by to share my address with the close fans I know, and then you all can go grab a slice. I might have to Postmates a cake to us now. Yes. I did make homemade marshmallow fondant on this show before. It wasn't hard to make. It was just a bitch to color. I was like,
so
much.
I agree. It's time. It's planning and prepping and marshmallow can have an effect.
Yeah.
It's kind of nice making your own.
Yeah.
I think if you make a lot of cakes, it's probably just easier to get pre-made. What was your cake for?
Oh, it was so actually I did a nailed it cake.
Ooh,
And this actually gets a lot of
wanted to do that.
hits.
That's on my list.
It was the emoji cake, and I did the little whimpering eyes. I did the.
I just had a tremendous. So, if I get invited again, would you want to do? Should we try and recreate a nailed it cake?
Oh my god! It's gotta be okay. It's gonna be a day long stream.
No.
And it's gotta be one of the hard ones.
3 things in stages.
I'm so down. Are you all down to see that? Let us know.
Let us know in the comments if you want us to. If you want me to come back.
Yeah.
No, don't.
Someone's like, I'm not gonna watch a single episode again without this.
Aww. I'm not that bad.
There we go. I remember, it was hard not getting it to stick to my fingers when I was doing this.
Oh, so that's fine. Again, so I find over things that I've learned over time, and some people can run more hot, and have clammy hands. That's even a thing. Baking is a science. So that could also play factors in as well. So I used to use too much powdered sugar, and I used to. Fondant is a very tricky friend. But, you know, what I've learned is you kind of need it. You need it like pizza. So, right now it's dough. So you need it like dough. So, do you want to take over?
Yeah, sure.
I want to take I'm going to get my little roller.
Yeah, I was like, so are we going to, roll it flat later with the,
What's that, sweetie?
Oh, there we go. Look at this big thing. Yeah.
Don't mess with me. Oh, she's a big one.
My sister says that too. It's a big one.
Okay. You just want to knead it? Yeah, knead it. Like a dough. Don't you find that actually helps? I think that's actually makes it a lot easier when you kind of train your brain thinking it's something else rather than pesky fondant.
Oh, pesky.
Don't use too much.
Okay, alright.
Sorry.
All good.
I am a bossy bitch. I did warn you.
Bossy.
I'm sorry.
Okay, so I let you roll it. I feel like the rolling part, I get so sweaty. I'm like,
But it's a workout. So I've got.
All good.
Okay. It's like, I've had enough. You can do it now. It's more or less there. And then you want to roll it in a ball. This is what I do. This is my preference. Again, everyone is different. It's what works best for you. You can either sing or hum. I do. It quiets the voices in my head.
But are we going to be shaving the cake before we set it?
What's that?
Are we shaving the cake before we set it? Because the bowl shape, yeah.
Oh, see, I'm getting ahead of myself. I'm still
Yeah.
Oh, it's when you are right. I'll see. Oh, okay. So you want to get the 4-inch round circle that I cut out earlier.
Okay, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
This is the circle.
So I will need that frosting after all. Sorry.
This one?
Yeah. Thank you. When you do things on the fly, you
Yeah.
get things. It's funny. Okay. Right. Okay. Do you want a trim, or do you?
Oh, sure.
So it's very easy. This is. I need 6. Eddie, may you pass me a 6-inch cardboard on top of the microwave, please? That's brilliant. Star, thank you. Thank you very much. Okay. So I should do. I'm going to do something that I shouldn't. Don't do this bit. Okay. That's better. Because it needs to be on a 6-inch. The reason why I just done that is because it really needs to be, because the cake is 6 inches. The card itself needs to be 6 inches, because what you're going to do is you get a 4-inch card. Now I just pre-made mine. It was very simple. You just get a 4-inch round cutter, and then basically just draw a circle or a little knife, a very sharp knife. Watch those little pinkies, and then just go round, keep going round and round, and then eventually it gets loose. And voila! I know I'm speaking very quickly, but I feel like time's an issue. So I apologise.
Yeah, we got about 30 minutes.
Yeah, I know. Time's an issue, so
and that's not even in counting cleaning time. That's just time for it to eat and end the show.
So I'll plonk that on there like that, sweetie, and that's there. So then you want to get that knife that we used earlier, a segregated knife, and then what you want to do, you want to do it like a bucket. You want to from there to there. So you go from 4-inch, and you want to trim. So if you're not 100% confident with trimming, start off with less, because you can't add once you've taken away. It's pretty simple, really. So do you want to go there, sweetie?
Yeah, sure, I'll do that.
Watch them do it.
Okay.
So yeah, you just want to just take your time and just don't rush, and just basically, that's it, it's fine.
Okay.
Yeah. Always less is more. And then you just, and if you're not happy with it, you don't want to take too much off. So you want to go all the way down. So you want to go, that's it, at an angle, like a bucket.
Okay. Is that too much, you think?
It's fine now. You're going to have a wonky bucket. Sorry.
It's all good. Oh my god, it is totally wonky.
Yeah. Not me. Sorry, sweetie. It's fine. Do you want to try?
Yeah, you do it. This is fine. I've seen much worse.
Ben Osteen says that their wife has hinted that she will make some parking after this.
Ooh,
And
parking.
That cake
Parking's
might
good.
only be known to a certain small group of English people.
I know about parking. I made it
My
myself.
people.
Yeah, but I like gingerbread better. It's very, I noticed the recipes were really simple, but it was maybe the way I made it was super dry. So I feel like do you eat it with something like liquid? Yeah, it was just super dry for me.
That's my concentrated song.
I should have not brought up that we needed to shave it. We could just make a horse. You think it's like a bucket, like a trick or treat. It's just horizontal.
I'm just trying to get it. I feel like I'm almost there.
Max Evans really wants those cake bits.
Oh,
Yeah, I'll give you. DM me. I think I'm Hennessy Williams on Twitch, but we could arrange something and you can pick them up. But it'll have to be later this evening because I gotta jet someplace
You gotta
right after this.
You gotta dash off.
I do have to dash off.
Dash
Yes.
off.
She's booked and blessed.
Amen, sister.
Okay.
I think it's getting there. What do you think? Is it starting to look straight to you now?
It's not very straight, but at this point I don't mind. There's some. I love the nailed it cakes. Yeah.
Oh no, it's fine.
It looks good from one side, I think.
The side I cut. Shade! Ooh, she's sassy.
Alright.
I'm a lady in the kitchen, I promise.
And then so should one person get to rolling the fondant and then the other person will buttercream it?
So we're going to buttercream it, then we have to this will have to pop in the fridge for a little bit, but we are really going to, we are pushed for time on that.
Yeah.
It's all I have to do.
Yeah.
I don't think it's too much.
Yeah, no, this is cute. This is cute. I like it.
I can't do it.
Should we start buttercreaming now? Due to time? Okay.
Okay, I'll have to do. Oh my god. It's fine, I'll have to do.
And do we buttercream it this way, right? And then we just flip it later?
No. I can barely move. Oh, you go ahead. I just want to
Okay.
tidy up the excess.
I'm like just shoving this on there.
I've never worked so quick. It's like whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. Oh, I got sweetie.
Oh dear. Oh dear. Okay. All right.
Okay.
Okay. Come on, stick on there. All right. It's working.
Shouldn't really get any cake on that fondant. Oh my god, that's the tempting fate that way. That you see, tempting fate. Oof.
How are y'all doing? Is this fun for y'all? This is fun for me. I'm having a great time.
Oh my god.
Lucia, you seem very stressed. I'm the most relaxed I've ever been on the show. Because I think usually when it's just me, like it only reflects poorly on me. But now it's shared between the two of us, so I feel a little
It's
bit
certainly
better.
interesting doing it live.
Yeah.
Now I know. Now I feel like now I know how nailed-it people feel.
Yeah, exactly, right?
So we're going to do something. Don't do this. Kids, don't do this at home.
Yeah.
You're doing that.
Not too bad for a rush job, I think.
It's a very rushed job.
Yeah. He's not used to it. No, I've already gone through it all. I've been humbled. Ooh, it's beautiful now. Look. Yeah, there's some bald bits, but that's okay.
Yeah, because I'll see it. You'll do. Woo. So, do you want to just go ahead and hope it's going to be?
Yeah.
It's going to be a hot mess.
Yeah, let's pop it in the fridge. Of course.
It will have to go in. It will go. I'm going to basically put it in the fridge.
Mm-hmm.
You should put it in the fridge for 30 minutes. I'm
I'm just
going
gonna
to
wash
do
my
it
hands
for
real quick.
5.
Yeah.
Oh my god, the pressure is on, kids. The pressure is on.
We planned for this and everything too. We had a Google Doc and everything. Ooh.
Excuse me. That's not going to work.
They need help.
Hands. That's going to have to chill. It's not too bad now. I think it's pretty much straight now. I'm going to just tidy up the station again. Oh.
That's a good bite. That's good cake. We're gonna clean up the workplace again. Now my question to you is: do you think it'd be easier or harder with one of us instead of two of us if it was just you?
It would certainly be. It's a lot more. It's certainly more difficult. Well, it's team effort.
Oh.
Well, it's interesting because I just wish I could twiddle my nose and all the killing going to be done. It's the most serious thing. Where's Samantha when you want her?
Can we use some of this water over here?
Of course,
I'll just clean it. Yeah, okay.
It's just tap water used to smooth the fondant down.
Eddie, how are we on time?
We're at 3:30.
3:30? Okay, we can do this.
I think we
I
can
believe in us. I believe in
we
us.
just about do it.
I'm gonna take off right when it's over. Which will feel like a complete betrayal, but we can do this. Okay.
Station. And that was tempting fate because don't do this at home, kids. Don't have exposed fondant on a cake surface this messy. That's so funny. Under pressure. Ooh. Oof. I got it, sweetie. I think. See. How long has it been? Eddie? How long has it been in the fridge?
I'm not sure. Probably 3-ish minutes, 2 to 3 minutes.
Ironically, we have half an hour. We only have half an hour, but it'll take that. You should take that one too. It's fine. We'll wing it.
I wonder if we're gonna get to the letters. Actually, we can spell boo.
Oh,
That's easy.
We can totally save time. Why that's doing that? If you just get the black fondant, I can do. You can do the letters. Do you wanna? One of us can do the letters, and one of us can do the fondant. That's safe because, like you said, there's two of us.
Yeah. Okay. So I didn't know this was made out of fondant. This is the thing that's gonna.
So I prepped that earlier.
Yeah, this is so lovely.
So this is very simple, guys. If you want to do that little extra, it's okay. This is just an 8-inch cake board, and then I basically rolled out fondant, black fondant. So I didn't have black fondant, but I dyed it black. Then you just roll it out, and then you basically get a little tool, a little fondant tool, and then you just basically carve what appears to be a wooden flower. Well, you don't have to do that. You can do anything. You can just roll it black, or you can just have anything really. It's entirely up to you. So I just did that to just add some extra pizzazz.
Ooh, I don't see all the letters. What letters were you going over?
It's trick and treat.
Oh, okay, cool.
So I got them all out earlier.
Okay, all right. So that's a T.
That's
Does
a
that work?
T. Oh, you just want to roll it a little bit.
Okay.
You just forgot to put the foundation.
All right.
It's okay.
No, I did put it on, but you know, I'm gonna try that again.
Ooh, my hands are dirty. Oh, a little bit parched again.
Eddie, get the ladies some.
No, it's okay.
some
I've got
water.
a drink over there.
Here we go. So that's a T.
Mm-hmm.
Trick. What if we just wrote trick?
Well, the beauty of this, we're doing trick and treat because it's the quickest, easiest thing to do right now. But what I had is I think is a really cool little twist. You can personalise it. Basically, cut out your personalised name, or even better, do one for a friend. So if you have a friend, say for example Hennessy, you cut out, roll out Hennessy with fondant, and then you can always put that on back. And a nice way of personalising your little cake treats.
Yeah,
Add a little touch, a little class. They're beautiful.
Yeah. They are words, all right.
Eddie, you do me a favour. You give me a brush.
A brush? Where would a brush be?
Just a brush in my cabinet, just there. Just
Which one?
cupboard, right at the back.
Thank you, everyone who has stayed with us.
Thank
on
you
the
so much for
stream,
staying.
by the
I
way.
know.
What size brush?
Just any. It's just to dab some water.
It's fine.
Oh, sorry.
Cold or hot?
Doesn't matter. It's just to basically dab the letters on the fondant. Onto them. Yeah. How long has it been in the fridge for?
It's probably been about, honestly, more than enough time. I would think so. All right.
Alright, let's do it!
Let's do it.
Let's pray to those baked gods!
What's happening, y'all?
So again, it should really be in the fridge for longer, but
It's definitely been in there for at least 5 minutes.
do you mind, sweetie?
Grabbing it?
Thank you.
It's just the three of us and Eddie's. I don't know about those bees, but
They're sitting down drinking cocktails.
yeah, they're watching us and they're laughing right now. I think in the living room.
On top here.
Oh, beautiful. Look, that's our baby. We've created a beautiful bastard together.
It's fine, I'll let it go. Let it go, let it go, let it go.
This is, you know what? It'll be like one of those few cakes on Nailed It where they actually did nail it. Like it's not perfect. It's not gonna win any like awards shows, but you can see what it was supposed to be, and that is good enough.
Ooh. So the pizza cutter should be
Oh, I just saw it on the table.
Now I'm going to need a pizza cutter.
Oh, is it right there? On that little thing on the edge?
Yeah. Awesome.
Yeah.
Can they see? Is that should it be central? Do you want?
I can just zoom into it.
Okay.
Or
Oh, so I'm getting ahead of myself again because I'm thinking 2 steps ahead. That happens. Okay. Sprinkle a little bit of powdered sugar, my darlings, preferably not on you. And then you just knead it. And then where was I? I said, you want to roll it in a little ball. Well, not so little. Obviously, it's got a little bit of flexing. That's fine. Happy accidents. There's never mistakes in the kitchen, just happy accidents. And then you just roll. So you just roll it, and then lift it up, and keep rolling. Now, because this cake is a 6-inch cake, and it's a little bit taller than the one that we did earlier, all you have to do really is pretty much the same rule of thumb, is you double. So you get a ruler and you double the amount of fondant you need of the cake, so it should literally cover all over it. It doesn't always work, but 9 times out of 10 it works for me. So you just keep repeating that really, and if it gets a little bit sticky, don't go crazy. You just sprinkle a little bit in, rub, rub, and then you just keep rolling, and you want to try and keep the circle, you want to keep it as much as a circle as possible, because it will make life easier. And then you just keep rolling it out.
Here are my letters. A little bit wonky, but
Ooh, they're brilliant.
yeah, awesome. I wish you could see them, but you'll see them soon enough.
Oh.
Oh, remember we were going to make a TikTok before the show? We were both late on our makeup, I think.
No, I had a hair issue. I had to get up at 4 for a cake initiative meeting.
Oh my goodness.
Trouble.
Props to Lucille for that.
Oh, we're in the UK.
Oh, that's right, that's right.
Oh, doing it very caggy-handedly. How they feel now. It's funny.
Or you know the bakers from baking show where they cry over a cake.
Well, it's because they're well, it's pure entertainment.
Yeah. Don't cry, stop crying now.
That was me earlier.
Just careful over here with these words.
I'm just gonna pop that. I just need space. Ooh. Should be. Oh, right.
Oh yeah. So there's black on this.
Do you want to just
That.
roll it out enough? Spray it to the gods. Oh, and then you just want to just pop it off like that.
Oh, beautiful.
Adjust it.
Any comments, Eddie?
See, getting black everywhere
Oh my
because the
goodness.
frosting.
Maybe
Ben was just mentioning that there is black on the rolling pin, so careful with that. But
Yeah. So I just noticed. Do you want to? I've got black on my hands.
I have less. I got
Oh, it's because the.
MP Bake Show with the punny joke. What in the fondant are you doing now?
Put it fondant on.
Oh, I don't know if I'm the right person to do this.
No, it's okay. You get your hands, and then you press it down like so. Press it down.
Okay.
You want to just get as rid of the creases as possible and go all the way around.
There we go.
And then you want to get your smoother, which is just over there, sweetie.
Oh, what is it? The smoother. Is it this white thing?
Yeah, that's great.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, I need one of these.
And then you just keep pressing down with your hands, like so. It's fine. It's tearing because the fondant hasn't had a chance to set, but I knew that would happen. But you guys, it won't happen for you. It's fine. You just put that down like so. As smooth as possible. All the way flat. Hurrah! It's falling a bit, but that's okay, I'll show you this end. And then after, like everyone, it's killing me! It's fine! Okay, and then you get a smoother, and then you scrape that. So this is really bad. I can't do it.
Should we just trim it at the end, you think?
Yeah, you want to get it smoother, but obviously it's sticky. Everything's wet. Everything's going so well.
It's all good. It's all part of the process.
It's not too bad considering.
Have you seen those cakes on Nailed It?
I'm having flashbacks to when I was a kid. Alright, and then you just want to get all the excess fondant all off as much as possible. La 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 la. Whee! So that's it. You don't want that.
It's finding the nicest side to face. Yeah.
There you go. Yeah, I didn't notice this. I didn't notice the black fondant. That's why it's got the black frosting.
Yeah.
It's got it.
Should we put the words on it now?
No, there's still something to do. it's enough. Yeah, just a bit. There's only. How much time's left, sweetie?
We're at 3:42.
So now you want to, obviously the card is in there, you don't want to eat that. So you just want to trim, a lot more gentlier than me, less wonky. You want to trim that like this, with a knife, with a skeleton knife, or anything sharp, gently, and then lift that up. Keep going until you see the board that was underneath.
We could turn that into a phase, that little rip. It's like a Halloween. Halloween, you know, the jack-o'-lantern. Happy little accidents.
Everything's going so well. And then I'll try and smooth it, but this fondant, so the fondant is a little bit sticky because it's the frosting, as we all know, hasn't had time to set, and condensation's out. Oh my god, I swore. I didn't say the F-bomb, which I was worried about.
It's all good. This show is like 21 and up. I mean, we had burlesque earlier, one of my numbers.
Oh, yes. Fabulous.
Oh, good. Oh, good.
I'm totally rushing this now. Oh my god, literally, I didn't anticipate black fondant to get
It's all good, baby.
Okay. Oh well. And then you want to, you're passing me my board.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, darling. Then, because obviously you got that now, then you want to lift that up, pop that there, and then flip it. There you go. And then you want to lift that out.
Oh, yeah, it was like that.
Mm-hmm. And then you want to get a bigger knife. You pass this as a knife.
Just any knife?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, this is big enough?
I'll do. Now, you don't want to go too deep. You only want to go 1 inch down. So you just want to just basically go in this cake. Obviously, it'll be a lot easier for you. And then you just want to scoop some of it out. Just 1 inch. You don't want to go too far down. And then once you do that, you want to frost, buttercream frost all over. I'm just doing it happy-handedly. I'm doing it very quick. See, I was so anal about keeping my station clean, but now time's an issue. And I'm like, let's throw caution to the wind. Look what you're a bad influence, Hennessy.
See, this is what I do. I'm just like, because then later I'm like, I know we're going to be like rushing towards the end. Or we just need to have a longer show. And if you all are down for that, let us know in the comments.
So, yeah, it's almost done. We should have really got.
We have the bucket handle, right?
Oh
Yeah.
my God. We do. Okay, so it's there. Okay. Frosted.
Start Craving asks, what shape are we going for? We're going for a bucket, right?
Yeah.
Yes, we were going for a bucket. Obviously, it's a little bit crummy because everything's sticky to me. And you just fondant, buttercream frost the top. Do you want to do us a favour, sweetie? Now you want to roll out some orange, just an orange sausage. Just roll out a big, long orange sausage.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Where's the orange again? Where's the orange fondant? Or should we take one of these here? Okay, here's the orange.
It's pretty.
How big of a sausage are we talking about?
Oh, as big as you want. At this point, it doesn't really matter. It's like everywhere, look. I'm going to find this in places I didn't know existed.
Is this like a sausage?
Mm-hmm. So you want to roll it out.
Oh, that's right, yeah. Okay. I remember.
Mm-hmm.
I think this is long enough. Oops.
So obviously, before after you've put buttercream frosting on top, you want to put that in the fridge before you put the bucket on, before you put the sausages on, because you'll get. It's a bucket that's seen better days.
Yeah. Look at her.
Oh my God. It's a little bit wonky. Oh, it's a sad bucket. That's how I feel. It's funny. And then you put another one on top.
Another one.
Another
Okay.
one, yeah.
All right, cool.
Sausages everywhere, darling.
Sausages everywhere.
Sausages everywhere. I'm like, no amount of tweaking. I'm like, it's so funny. Any questions while we wait?
Let's see. None lately.
Oh, they've all gone quiet.
Someone's phone. Yeah.
So, obviously, it should go in the fridge before you put these on top. And then you've got more time to roll them neatly. And then you just want to pop them in the fridge again. And then...
Candy?
What's that, sweetie?
Oh, should we put the candy on there?
Oh, yes! You got candy? Yeah.
Should we unwrap the candy, or do you think we should put the candy?
Well, it's probably best to unwrap it because it's
yeah.
It's fondant.
We have so much candy here. I bought this. We have Ferrero Rochers. We have Skittles. So then we just all put this on top.
Yep.
Yeah.
Let's throw it on. You forgot the chicken too, but...
Yeah. Ooh, look at all this. Why are there so many oranges? Yeah, they put so much orange in there.
And the back of everything.
Yeah.
Oh no! A little sticky.
Yeah, you can do the Ferrero Rochers.
Thank you. Oh, you're stronger than I am. You just definitely put them on top. Oh my God, it was the pictures. There you go.
What?
I don't think we have time for the show, but Ben Osteen says vodka might be helpful to like blot out the black food coloring.
Ooh. Yeah.
That's very good. It probably would actually. Yes,
Yeah.
if we had time.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if we had time, we would have put it in the fridge.
Yeah.
Alright, you just want to do it at the front so you can see.
Yeah. Lovely.
There you go, it's like that. And then lastly, the handle that we mentioned earlier, of course. And then you just pop the in like that.
Drink.
There you go. Yay!
And then we also had words, but like I don't know.
We've run out of time.
Okay. What do y'all think? Woo!
Oh, I hope you guys liked it. Hope you enjoyed.
And then why don't you take a picture of our beautiful masterpiece? I'm proud of it. I don't know about you. And then we gotta try a slice.
And thank you for having me.
Yeah.
Thank you. It's been so much fun. It's
It's trippy.
Let us know if you want us to come again and do baking together. I enjoyed that.
Okay, I got it.
Okay, now we gotta try a bit. What do you think?
Oh,
We have like little,
oh, absolutely, darling. You just pass me a plate.
yeah, and we'll get 2 plates, and then we'll use this. Yeah. Woo!
Thank you. There you go.
Anything else?
Maybe a fork.
And then,
Yeah, let's cut into her. Woo! Oh yeah. Thank you for letting us ruin your beautiful black cake for this.
it's okay.
Oh, look at those layers. Look at those layers, everyone. This is beautiful. More pictures. Oh, it's holding up.
Yeah.
Here we go.
I think that's how we should do it.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. Cheers.
Cheers.
Okay, alright, let's take a bite. Mm-hmm.
You like?
Mm-hmm. The buttercream tastes good.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there you go. It hits it after you've had the last bite.
Mm-hmm.
It hits.
Did you put some alcohol in the cake?
I did. I put actually because this one I did earlier. I actually put absinthe in this one.
Mmm.
So I
There's a
basically.
bit of a kick, yeah.
Yeah, so absinthe works wonders for treats. I'm currently experimenting with really strong alcohol.
Look how fast I'm eating this. I'm like, oh. Mmm. This is good. I like buttercream.
Yes, I think we had a little bit of hiccups in the end. Considering the time, we did really well.
Yeah.
I think we did great.
Thank you all so much for watching.
Yeah,
it was a wonder to have you
thank
here.
you. I really appreciate it. Thanks, sweetie.
Yeah.
I hope I haven't said that we're welcome too much. Hope you have me again.
Yeah, absolutely. And join us next month. We're gonna have a special November cooking special with hopefully another special guest. So check us out for that. In the meantime, thank you all so much for watching. Consider subscribing to Media Meltdown. Pay the cover if you want, if you haven't already. And we'll see you all next time, and we'll send you all to the end
Post-up.
sequence now. Oh, did someone say something?
Oh, nothing.
Okay, all right.
Bye,
Bye.
darling.